Hello, 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 hello. We are going to edit testimonial blocks in this section. We're going to also discuss maps and editing blogs just to cover all of those things. These are a little bit more of a custom kind of content type, and so they have a little bit different interface. So we're going to go ahead and discuss how to change those real quick. Let's start with testimonials. Let's go to the testimonials page. And then we're going to go to the back end of the site. We're going to go to the area that allows us to control all of these things. So here we have all these testimonials you can see. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit escape to get to the back end of the site. And we're going to wait until it loads, obviously. And we're going to literally, all we have to do is just right click on one of these testimonials, and it has the content all split out for us. It's so nice. We can edit the content itself, the testimonial, what the person said, and then here we can put in their title. And what it does for us is it will take all that and it will format it all exactly how we want. So let's go ahead and hit save here, and we'll see that it added the quotation marks already. We did not have to put them in, and it added the quotation, the attribution of this person down below with a little tag, and we didn't have to do any of that. If you look here, all we did was type this person's name in and their company, and then what they said, and then we hit save. That's all it did, and it added everything else in for us. So it's a super nice way to handle quotations, handle testimonials, and all we had to do really was just edit that. As you can see here, this is a little mistake. We have a carriage return. See here, there's a carriage return there, so we're going to remove that. It's actually adding the quotation where we don't want it to be. So we're going to go ahead and remove that, and then it moves it where it's supposed to be. Fantastic. We're going to hit save. Let's go ahead and save the changes we made to this page. We made a little edit there, and then we'll go back. We'll go to the blog page. We can go over to this navigation area and hit blog. And from here we can access all of the blogs that are published or to be published. So let's edit the first one just by clicking it. We just have to click it one time. And here's the title of the blog, here's the text of the blog. And here's tags and categories that we could add. It says click to add tags, so we could do that. And then we just add our tags in. We're not going to add tags. We could also add categories. We could create a category for any of these blog posts and manage them from here. Here we can determine whether comments are on or off. And here we can determine when it was published. Now, when you publish this, it will assign the actual date, but you can change it if you'd like to. You can schedule posts for the future, or you can move them to the past. So we could change this post to have been published on the 10th. You can also change the time by entering the time here. You can't drag this little guy, unfortunately. So we're going to leave that on the 12th, and then we're going to hit save. Let's look at the other options, though, that we have. We can add a post image, and we can change the URL of the blog post. We can actually change the blog address. We can also change the author if there are multiple authors, and we can change the source URL for perhaps we got this content from somewhere else. We can add it right in there. So that's a really good way to handle that, and it's really helpful. Here we can add a location if we like, and then you can add social media. Say, oh, do you wanna update these accounts with this specific post whenever you post it? You can turn that on or off. So that's helpful. We're going to leave that all off, and we're going to hit save. So that's how you manipulate blog posts. Let's see what other types of content we can find. Images are good. Let's double click this image. It'll come up with this. We've seen this before. And you can change all of these things. You can add a URL to target that. You can make the image itself into a link. You can make it pop up into a light box. It'll pop up like this does right here. It'll pop up as the image itself. Let's go ahead and look and see what that does. We'll turn the light box on. We'll hit save, and then we'll go ahead and we need to stay on this page, and then we need to hit save. Save. Good. So let's go to the front of the site to see what this light box looks like. We'll hit escape to do so. And here we have this image. We see that it's a link, and we see that it appears in this light box. So it grays out everything else and makes the image huge, which is good. That's what we wanted. But we're going to change it back, so we'll go back to escape, and we'll double click this image, and we're going to turn the light box off. We could add a link to another page if we wanted. We could add a link to another site entirely, or we could add a link to a page specifically. We are going to do neither. We're going to hit cancel and then discard, and that's how you edit images. Now, as always, you want to hit save. We're satisfied with everything, the way everything looks here, so we're going to hit save. And that's how you manipulate some of the custom types of content in Squarespace.